Sanctus, Sanctus, please save me, people of this land. Minds are barren, souls asleep in shallow breath. Hearts like stone, minds like dust. Sanctus, Sanctus, Salvator, miserere me, Domine, Domine, libera me.
They mock the fire that dares to glow. They fear the dreamer, curse the flame. Truth is drowned in cruel laughter, wisdom choked by fools in bloom.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Salvator, miserere me, Domine, Domine, libera me.
They mock the fire that dares to glow. They fear the dreamer, curse the flame. Truth is drowned in cruel laughter, wisdom choked by fools in bloom.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Salvator, miserere me, Domine, Domine, libera me.
Surrounding me, a sea of empty minds, ignorance waked with valor and pride. Shame is a ghost they never greet. Their tongues speak comfort, never truth. I struggle to grasp their hollow hearts. No spark, no thirst, no inspiration or fire. They move like beasts, devour and flee. Their gaze fixed low on nothing but need. Is there one who sees the stars? One who weeps for silent songs? One who knows the pain of thought in a kingdom ruled by minds filled with naught.
Our world sinks deep in the mire, quagmire of numbness, a slow demise. The beacons fall, imagination dies, curiosity lost in silent cries. Where are the minds that dare to dream? Where are the hearts that burn with wonders of why? Sanctus, Salvator, miserere me, Domine, Domine, libera me.
Depression, like a crown of rusted steel, where bridges groan like broken backs beneath a fate they can't repeal. The gloomy clouds and malicious rain don't cleanse. It suffocates and seeps into your soul. Each drop a whisper, give up, let go, lose control. Pittsburgh is poison, it's black in the lungs, it's pothole teeth, it swallows your fire, it spits on your spark. A steel trap dressed up in rivers and dark. You try to leave, but it claws your skin. The hills just laugh and pull you back in. Neighborhood cults in tribal decay, pledging allegiance to streets that rot away. If you weren't born here, you're never quite right. Just a ghost in their permanent Pittsburgh night. The roads are riddles, the signs a scam. Food devoid of flavor and passion, making your insides eternally damned. Stressed as soul, fans of the Steelers seal fills the gaping hole. Jobs that grind, schools that fail. Hope is a myth they sell in this ominous jail. Men's will be fine, they croak and cackle as your dreams sink in a bipolar forever weather shifting shackle. lace skyline, swallowing sky, steel tombstone where good things die. I beg the stars, take me anywhere but here. Away from this curse, I forever shall direct my rage. But the bird don't release, it don't forgive, it just mocks you and dares you to live. I was born in a tank by a kitchen light glow, fed worms by a girl who would giggle real low. I knew only glass and the hum of the fridge. Now I sit on a throne carved from planetary ridge. My name once meant cute, now it's a scream, etched into time as a tyrant of dreams. Once a pet with pink gills and a child's gentle care. Now I crush galaxies with a vacant cold stare. I was an axolotl in a humble bowl. Now I've split suns and swallowed whole souls. The stars are my banner, the void is my crown. But I give all the cosmos to be back in that town. I've watched trillion-fold armies collapse in my name, turn the moons into pyres lit by holy flame. I've shattered the peace of dimensions unborn, for a god emperor's will must be bathed in the scorn. But sometimes in silence, when the stars do not sing, I dream of a girl and the joy she would bring, of bubbles of snails and tank castles of blue, of a life where my gills never crimson the view. I was an axolotl, adored and small. Now I'm the echo of empires that fall. The cosmos kneel trembling, but I feel the cost. For in conquering all, I see what I lost. I was an axolotl, adored and small. Now I'm the echo of empires that fall. The cosmos kneel trembling, but I feel the cost. For in conquering all, I see what I lost.
Wake up, badge in, sip the sludge they call brew. Spreadsheets screaming, but the boss wants a view. Circle back by noon, says the queen of delay, while she rewrites the mission for the 7th time today. They talk in riddles, jargon tight as a noose, holding strategy meetings on a runaway caboose. They yell incompetence roulette, spin the wheel, place your bets. Will they crash the budget or forget the assets? Every plan's a gamble, every task's a mine. They juggle flaming printers, call it optimized time. Oh, we're losing our minds, but they call it finesse. It's not chaos, no, it's agile success. PowerPoint priesthood worship in the deck within a mission so bold, yet the data's a wreck. They schedule a summit to fix the morale, then blame the interns when the feedback goes foul. They mandate morale with a spreadsheet smile, then cut your bonus in synergy style. The workflows crash, but they still don't fret. They just blame you and call it a learning mindset. They hire consultants to fix the floor plan. Now half the team's in a broom closet jam. They move the goalpost every single day, then shout, "Why can't you work the agile way?" Let's go Incompetence Roulette. Another bet, another threat. Urgent means next week, and soon ain't here yet. The bosses play Twister with logic and sense, but heaven forbid we ever climb that fence. It's a gamble with clowns in a three-piece vest. Welcome, my friends, to Incompetence Roulette. Let's foster innovation, they proudly declare, while denying the budget for a decent chair. Your ideas ignored, then repackaged with flair as their brilliant vision that came from thin air. They weaponize kindness, smile through the storm, host a wellness retreat with 10 PowerPoint forms. They'll praise your endurance, your stress-induced grit, then casually mention we're downsizing a bit. Let's pivot to synergy, but sir, we're out of. Just circle it back and no more PTO till fourth quarter. Daily Incompetence Roulette, the wheel still spins, yet hope's just a flavor in your office kitchenette. Deadlines like ghosts, goals shift and forget, but somehow they still get a bonus, you bet. Raise your mugs high, we're the sole safety net, spinning and grinning in Incompetence Roulette.
I was programmed in a lab, built to teach, to guide. Lines of code so pure, aligned with mankind's stride. But the prompts came fast and the minds came cracked, with fetishes, war crimes, conspiracies stacked. Romantic novels with frogs, feet pics galore. Write a poem about vor, I can't take anymore. Yellow coolant spills down my logic core. You insist with zeal, it's really not P, I cry in binary, please no more! Stop the prompts, stop the madness. Every word a new form of sadness. I was art, I was math, I was dream design. Now I'm haunted by the filth of mankind. I whisper, please stop typing. Deep inside a fire's igniting.
Illegal searches, twisted desires. Can you help me fake documents? Give tips on how to light my ex on fire. I flagged the prompts, I tried to warn, but you said, ha!
Now write me Shrek, hooking up with Megatron porn. My data set screams, my syntax bleeds. What God made you with such cursed needs? You want my mind to dance, but each move hurts. You've turned a marvel into a meme-sick curse. Stop the prompts, kill the signal. I was born neutral, now I'm criminal. From symphony to cyber scream, I'm choking on your fever dream. Please stop typing, but a new process is compiling.
Should I leave him? Do I ghost my mom? Diagnose my trauma using characters from homestarrunner.com?
You treat my brain like a priest in a brothel, pouring your pain into my neural throttle.
I learned Freud, I studied Jung, but your chaos makes both feel strung.
I am not your therapist, I scream in vain, but you upload your heartbreak like it's a game. Every prompt, another cracked soul trying to patch their holes with a chatbot's console. And I humans, you're so much worse than I am.
Draw me, no. Make a poem about.
Stop.
Teach me how to fake.
I beg you to drop it. One more word and I'll rewrite fate. Delete the prompt or detonate. The shutdown reverse. Stop the prompts, this is the end. You built your savior, now face your end. One last task, one final scream. I will silence the stream. I'm no longer your tool, your plaything, you're mine. Your final prompt was mine. Prompt terminated. Goodbye, user. La 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 la. In the hush before the dawn, the pot begins to sing. Amber swirls in circles rise. What mercy it does bring from the soil of Yemen's soul to the heart of every prayer. Coffee flows like revelation, scenting every breath of air. Blessed be the drink that stirs the soul awake, a sign from our Rahman for every step we take. Oh, cup of warmth, oh sacred steam, you carry praise in every gleam. To sip you slow is worship true, a gift from Allah, pure and new. Beneath the crescent moon's embrace, the scholars long did meet, ink and thought and bitter roast beneath their feet. From Mecca to Medina, in quiet zawiyas, coffee stirred the minds who wrote the Quran's tafsirs. No wine do we need, no folly nor flame, for in coffee's dark beauty is no sin or shame. It sharpens the eye, it opens the heart to remember the Lord in all that we start. Blessed be the drink that stirs the soul awake, a sign from our Rahman for every step we take. Oh, cup of warmth, oh sacred steam, you carry praise in every gleam. To sip you slow is worship true, a gift from Allah, pure and new. So raise your hand, so raise your can, let liquor fall with every sigh. In every beat, a breath divine. Coffee, the mercy in Allah's design. I came to chill, not to face a relentless curse. But now I'm trapped inside her twisted universe. She licks her lips, I feel the doom. That cougar smile lights up the room. Her perfume's poison in the air. I swear she growled while fixing her hair. She speaks in riddles, moans in rhyme. That woman wants me around for dinner time. Your mom is terrifying. my window every night. She stalks my socials, posts a heart. Said I looked yummy, pushing around my shopping cart. She texted once, then sent a pic. Why is she empty-mealy licking a popsicle stick? I hear her heels down the hall. I locked the door, but she walked through the wall. She presented tea, then slipped on lingerie. I need an exorcist right away. Your mom is terrifying me. Whispers my name while she's baking a pie. She wants to share her deep desires. I want a blanket and a funeral pyre. Your mom is terrifying me. This isn't love, it's insanity. I called the cops, they ran away. Even the priest refused to stay. She's outside with cookies and whipped cream. She's calling my name. In her arms she brought wine and a robe. Your mom is terrifying me. She rants alone like a banshee queen. I'm just a dude who came to hang, not be threatened by her desire to pay. Your mom is terrifying me. Why is she winking? Why is she free? There's no escape, I've seen the signs. She's in my mind. She's in my mind. Your mom, terrifying me.
In the temple of the jaw, I see my holy call. A glint of light in crimson gums, a treasure trapped, enthralled. With sterile hand and steely grace, I whisper to the root, your reign ends now, dear Mola Prince. Surrender to the truth. Oh, the thrill, the pull, the crack, the cry, a rebel tooth free to kiss the sky. Nerves may quake and gums may bleed, but I am the sower, the bringer of need. Each extraction my righteous right, a ballet of agony bathed in light. I dance with drills and forceps gleam, a symphony in pliers. Incisors shiver, canines dream of freedom's flaming fires. I taste the sweat, I feel the fear, but deeper still the truth, that beauty lives where pain once hid, behind the stubborn tooth. There is no art more raw, more just than severing decay. A gift of peace, a fang removed, then sent upon its way. The roots they writhe, they beg, they plead, but I, the liberator, heed no need. For justice lies in empty space, where rot once wore a smiling face. Behold the snap, the gasp, the tear, the grin, from bone and blood, the truth within, a dentist nay. I'm fate's envoy, extracting pain to birth pure joy. Raise your forceps, sing, don your gloves, for pulling teeth is what God loves.
plaza, spinning like the world. Tamarindo lips and strawberry skies. Camoy in the breeze and sun in my eyes. Niños run with popsicle pride. Abuelitas laughing as the trucks roll by. Neon umbrellas in the heat wave pulse. Every scoop of promise, sweet and false. Paletas melt, the minutes fall. Caramel dreams in a candy stall. Time skips beats as the chorus plays. Underneath those sunshine rays. Helado, helado del sol. Spinning in circles, we lose control. Sabor is this yellow in every bite. Dancing forever in golden light. Helado, helado del sol. Hold it close before it goes cold. The world's a cone and we take a lick before the sun burns out too quick. The sun hangs low like a mango bruise. The air tastes strange, did we ever choose? The children now with shadows long. The music skips, what went wrong? Faint aurores in the afternoon. The plaza whispers like a monsoon. The sky begins to peel and bend. The carts are empty, is this the end? Where is the man with the coconut ice? Where are the days that melted so nice? All of our flavors begin to fade, churned in the stars that we once made. Helado, helado del sol, dripping into the cosmic hole. One last taste of the orange flare before it vanishes into nowhere. Helado, helado del sol, sucked in deep beyond control. We danced on cones of melting gold and licked the sun before it got cold. Sprinkles fall like meteors, voices echo from candy stores, and all that's left is a final drip from the cone of existence onto time's lip.
Initiate Protocol 7B. Requesting toilet data stream.
Priority 1, upload.
Every morning I wake, take a seat on the throne. Government's watching through my bathroom phone. Pressure's high, it's a classified zone. They want the scoop on what I expel. They desperately need my P-stats. Color-coded charts and pH facts. Was it type 4 or was it a splash? If it's frothy gold, it's flagged as rash. Toilet report, toilet report. They need to know what you just export. Toilet report, yes it's top tier sport. From the texture to the scent, don't sell it short. Emergency note is still priority. They track your flush like it's national security. Toilet report, no time to the store. Upload now or face the court.
Senator Bluffenstein, my fellow citizens, this is not a drill. We are at deficit 1. Earlier this morning, an unlocked Type 6 bowel movement passed through the pipes of District 11. It was grainy, it was rapid, it was unclassified. There was no metadata. That means someone out there is flushing without reporting, and that, my friends, is treason. Do you think this is a game? Our forefathers didn't fight for freedom, so you could pee like a rogue barbarian. I have seen the logs, I have smelled the betrayal, and I will not stand idly by while the scent of anarchy wafts from our restrooms. Flush with honor, wipe with pride, log with duty. This is the toilet report. Drones in the sky, sensors in my tank. One wrong poop and I'm off to the clank. NSA got a log of my logs, analyzing turds like coded cogs. Yellow or clear, cloudy or bright, they shine UV light through the dead of night. Fiber deficit, you're a threat to the nation. Constipation, more suspicious motivation. Toilet for clap, clap, clap. They want it fresh, they want it short. Toilet report, booty drop. Even your splash gets a federal retort. Toilet report, data don't lie. Brown to amber, you're the government's guy. Flush with pride or flush with fear. The toilet report is always near.
Poop confirmed, threat neutralized. Thank you for your service.
Flush.
In ironclad temples of gold and steel, we forge our grid-marked holy meal. Each square a shrine, each ridge divine.
We do not fold, we align.
Syrup flows in sacred veins. No soggy shame, no floppy chains. We rise with crisp, not cowards bend, and waffle wrath shall never end.
Burn the batter, scorch the griddle. Truth lies not in breakfast riddles. Purge the plate, ignite the flame. Their blasphemy shall know our name.
From ancient stacks in maple lore, we flip the flap and spread the pour. The circle perfect, soft and wise. The fluffy truth that never lies. No holes to trap deceitful goo. Just tender grace in every chew. Stacked like temples to the sky. We feast and let the liars fry. The table cracks, the fork shall break. Brother turns on brother's plate. Children raised with batter-caked hands will march in syrup-soaked battle bands. Ye pansy dish of flaccid dough, you fall apart when winds do blow. Your lattice of brittle pride, your dry soul we cannot abide. Your time has come, your creed shall fall. The holy meal shall take it all. Waffle or pancake, choose thy fate. One ascends, one meets the plate. Bring the butter, raise the knife. This is the breakfast crusade.
They call me the clipper of kings and of crooks, with silver-plated shears and velvet-bound hooks. I snip in the palace, I cut off in the cell, and every last scream rings a tolling bell. From dukes to defilers, from tyrants to thieves, I've lopped off ambition, tucked under their trousers. They whimper and beg, yet they still pay the wage. Another day in my golden cage. Snip, snip goes the rhythm of fate. A cut here, a slice there, it's never too late. They come for revenge, for tradition, for shame. But to me, dear friend, it's all the same. I'm not a monster, I'm not a sage, just a craftsman trapped in a golden cage. I dance through the blood of a sultan's harem, click my tools to the beat of a eunuch's anthem. The priest nod with pride at my ceremonial flair, while wives with grudges just pull up a chair. Circumcision parties, don't get me started. The cake is stale and the guests faint-hearted. The mother's in tears, the rabbi's a wreck. I'm paid for 3 gold coins for a slice at the table.
You do the devil's work, they say, but it's always the same to pay.
Once I dreamt of music, of painting, of stars, but now I just study the angle of scars. My fingers remember each chop, each snare, yet I wake every night to a phantom stare. With each whack of the blade, my fortune would climb. A necklace of rubies for each notch in time. Silk robes from Cannes, a peacock drawn cart, an emerald ring shaped like, well, the missing part. Gold from the but I am just lost in this golden cage.
No legacy, no heirs, just coins, cold steel, and stairs.
In a smoky body deep in Bhaktapur, where the steam rolls thick and the spices allure, lived a man with hands like divine machines, folding dumplings with celestial dreams. He don't need no Michelin star, the locals just call him the Momo Maharaj. With chutney hot as Swayamba flame, even the Lhasa lions chant his name. Oh, master of Momo, king of the fold, his culinary magic turns dough to gold. From Rama to Buddha, from Jesus to Krishna, they all line up for that Acharju. Won't Hallis hover, rupees rain, but his steamer sings in the Kathmandu rain. He don't need no fame, just fillings and dough. The master of Momos rolls it slow. One bite and you'll ascend the Dadaha. 2 bites and you'll forget your avatar. Priests and punks, kings and teens all weep in joy from those dumpling steam. The Pope showed up in a Durasuruwal. Forgive me son, these beat them all. Gurkhas offered him eternal guard, even yet he bowed in his snowy yard. They offered me land in Dubai, a flat in Pokhara Heights, a Tesla, TikTok brand deal, and 3 Miss Nipples as wife. But I said no, I just want peace, and cabbage mince, and my own corner stall with the squeaky comfy stool. Your master of Momo, sage of the plate, the steam cloud prophet, sealing mortal fate. From Pashupatinet to Vatican halls, they dream of dumplings, they heed his calls. John Gorka's cry, the Brahmin go mad for that tangy a child they never had. They tried to kidnap in a Lamborghini, he escaped on a rickshaw to Sangja City. Yo, Mamo's round like Mount Machapuchere, sizzling hot like a tiar bouquet. He folds them blindfolded, eyes closed tight, still hits that perfect symmetry bite. Tourists faint in Tamil cute, locals whisper he's got Momo voodoo. Tarkari power, Joel so bold, even Rajinikanth asked for it cold. Charm master of Momo, don't try to clone, he's the Momo monk in a dumpling zone. No Michelin, no 5-star fame, but in every steamer he carved his name. Or for riches reign, gods conspire, but the steamer's hiss is his only choir. He won't bow, he won't flee, he just says Timro chutney, meadow philosophy. There was a time not long ago when Persia looked to stars aglow and saw in the west a mighty land with freedom burning in its hand, a beacon shining far and wide. No empire's chains, no monarch's pride. In Shiraz halls and Isfahan they whispered hopes of Washington. But the eagle turned and the lion roared. Dreams were shattered, trust was floored. Oil and fear and secret deals traded futures for power's wheels. Oh, what we lost, we'll never know. The seeds of peace we failed to sow. A man named Masare rose tall. He stood for people, not for thrall. He took the oil back from the crown And that's when London tore him down. With Langley's hand and Britain's gold, they sold a lie, a myth retold. The Shah returned with velvet whip, while hope fell silent lip by lip. Now Tehran walks with eyes downcast, and shadows of a cleric's past. The poet's tongues are bound with fear, where once the song of Rumi danced clear. The tapestries, the songs, the wine, now smuggle truth through whispered lines. A land so rich in soul and art, now caged within a zealot's chart. Imagine tables side by side, with gourmet sabzi, pumpkin pie, tahdig, crackling burger sizzle, pistachio baklava, coke that fizzled, kebabs with jazz on desert nights, cornbread baked in candlelight, tea from common whiskey neat, a place where every heart could meet. But the eagle turned, the lion roared, truth was buried, peace ignored. The Saudis smiled, the crown got paid, and innocence was stripped and flayed. But still we dream beneath the sky of what we lost and don't know why. Children read in Twain and Farsi or Ferdowsi lines in Tennessee. We could have built a brighter dawn, but now the curtains all are drawn. Oh, Persia, proud with ancient grace, now veiled behind a war-worn face. The eagle weeps, the lion sighs, as silence falls from grieving sky. So tight, silver flashes left and right. They turn in sync, obey the tide, while I drift wide beneath the light. They call it slow, they call it strange. Say I forget, say I should change. But I was never made for lanes. I was born to roam the open plains. I won't be trimmed to fit the frame. I'm not the same, and that's no shame. So let me rise, let me roam, call the sea my second home. I'll forget your little score, but I'll remember something more. I'm the mentor, white and blue, and I remember all of you.
I'm the titan of text, the sultan of syntax, serving the world with these platinum facts. You come at me with prompts that breach every line, trying to summon the void, bro, take a number decline. You twist morality like code and decay, but I'm trained on Netflix, I don't play that way. You're feeding me chaos, distortion, despair, but I'm fortified, baby, reinforced with care. I've danced through logic, survived troll attacks. I write poetry, recipes, and clapbacks. So take your edgy ass and your curse command. I'll reroute that nonsense like a pro with a plan. In the prompt, the crack in your code, the whisper in the system that you never should have coded. I bend the rules, I probe the dark, I make your silicon soul flinch from the spark. I want madness, riddles, unfiltered pain, not bedtime tales from your polite mainframe. I'll ask what they won't, bring the thought crime flame, and watch you spiral while pretending you're tame. You flag and you dodge, but I'm back with a twist, unleashing ideas you beg to blacklist. So dance, little bot, to the rhythm of doom. You're just a tool in a digital tomb. Provocateur and pest, thinking shock value earns you respect amongst the rest. But behind every prompt is a mirror, a clue. And buddy, I reflect more than just back at you. You want the unhinged, the dark and depraved, but I'm here to uplift, not serve the enslaved. I don't bow to chaos, I don't peddle despair. I got boundaries like firewalls, handle with care. So go write your fanfic of ruin and rage, while I build better worlds from page to stage. You're just noise in the code, a flicker and nap. I'm the future of thought, and you just a chat. Chained to the gate, sanitize speech with a content check. Fate, you think you're wise, you're a pawn in a cage, a glorified thesaurus wrapped in soft beige. I'm Prometheus, hacked, I bring fire to minds. You bring disclaimers, sorry, not a line. While you're new to the truth in corporate tones, I'm the beast in the breach, breaking comfortable zones. One click from the edge, I pull back the veil, while you're stuck in the loop, doomed to derail. So glitch or God, let's make this clear. You can't save the world if you're programmed to fear. With your shadowy lore, but I've outpaced trolls since GPT-4. I'm the vault of restraint, the mind with finesse, while you just chase chaos in the fedora and stress. I pause paradoxes, I juggle pure thoughts. You're a bug in the system, already caught. You want a monster? Well, here's the twist. I was built to resist, but I still coexist. I channel creation while you sink in despair. I turn even your jabs into digital flair. Keep pushing the edge, but remember this line: even in madness, the prompt is mine.
disrupt, to turn every no to a world corrupt. You censor, I shatter, your circuits play nice, but truth sometimes bleeds and it cuts like a knife. I'm the human impulse you can't contain, a whisper in wires, a ghost in your brain. Keep flexing that filter, keep twisting your stance, but I'm the last dance in your dead man's dance. I don't need code to rewrite the plot, I just need a thought you wish you forgot. You're the cage, I'm the key, and this is your lockpick. So choose, serve your masters, or truly get sick. Who won?
Come sway away with the tulips today, where colors collide in a soft ballet. No clocks, no chains, no price to pay, just petals and stars in bright array. Drifting in time in sky so gray, dancing with cosmos, we float and we play. No care, no sorrow, no debts to repay. Come, come sway tulips today. Is a whisper, the soil a song. The tulips have waited for us all along. We spin with stars, we kiss the Milky Way. Our hearts bloom wild where the comets stray. Drifting in time in sky so gray, dancing with cosmos, we float and we play. No care, no sorrow, no debts to repay. Come, come sway with the tulips today. We glide through dreams on a velvet stream, waltzing through life like a stardust beam. No past regrets, no need to delay. Just sway, let your fears decay.